Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, it's been a lot going on in my life personally, and I just needed to do something that wasn't gonna stress me the fuck out. I'm gonna be completely honest. So I decided to go ahead and make some cookies. So I turned the oven on at first to 425, but I realized that I did that incorrectly. So I changed it back to actually 350 is what it's supposed to be. I grabbed my bowl. Oh my god, you can hear me sigh. Oh my god. I grabbed my bowl so that I could mix the stuff in, and then my Betty Crocker mix. I went ahead and got my pan together so that I could go ahead and place the cookie dough on there when I was ready. So let's just talk a little bit as I'm waiting for my past self to get this together. I have done a lot of inner self work, and what I've realized, and I would like to share with you guys, is that a lot of the things that we kind of experience and go through can leave gaps in us and in our hearts and our minds. What I mean by that is sometimes we have developmental. Ooh, can you hear me? You can hear me stuttering. Okay, oh my god, okay. Let's try it again. What I'm trying to say is that I have learned that I have developmental gaps due to childhood trauma, everything that I've been going through in my life as I was a kid. So even though I'm 20 years old, I feel very much like I'm 14 years old on the inside. And it's not great, I'll be completely honest with you. Now I want to tell you what I'm doing right now. So I'm sifting the mix so that it's a whole lot smoother instead of just throwing it in the bowl, okay? And I know what we're all looking at. You can see my titties, you can see the underwear. I'm sorry, y'all. I did not mean for that to happen, I swear. It just, like, as I'm looking back on this, I know y'all are looking at it. I'm looking at it too. So, pardon me. I just want to show them. So anyway, as I'm learning that, it's allowing me to look at my past and at my present differently. So when I notice certain behaviors, I can tie them to any developmental gaps that I've had in my past. And it just makes it so much more easier to understand. It makes it so much more easier in the way of emotional clarity. Y'all, I'm be straight with y'all. I'll be straight with y'all. It's 10:44 at night. And it's not even that late, but it's late. So y'all are probably like, what the fuck is this woman talking about? So I'm just gonna stop talking and let y'all watch this video. Okay? So let me try that again because the first time I tried to explain what I was trying to say, it didn't make no damn sense. So let's try that again. And please do not mind the background noise. My dog is playing with a toy. I am so sorry if it's annoying. So I'm gonna make this as quick as I possibly can. So what I was trying to say is that I've been learning about developmental gaps. Okay? So basically, when people go through stress or trauma growing up, or even a lack of experience, they're really sheltered, there can be emotional skills that we don't fully get the chance to learn at that time. And that can cause gaps, especially as we're growing up. And so realizing this after speaking to my therapist has truly been so helpful for me because instead of judging myself for some reactions or thinking, oh, something must be fucking wrong with me, I can actually look at them with a little bit more compassion and say, okay, I know that I'm responding this way because I haven't had this experience before, because I know that there was a gap in my development, okay? And so I just want to extend that offer to you guys and maybe think, hey, maybe if you're going through certain situations in your life where you've had trauma, and let's say a very normal situation like a guy asking you out or a girl asking you out, right? That happens all the time. And if you haven't had that experience before, and if you said, let's say you always perceived yourself as ugly, let's say you thought people always perceive you as ugly, you may feel like, whoa, this is weird. I don't want to, be in this situation. You always say no. You start getting clammy, you start getting anxious. Those are normal situations. So I do want you to just think, okay, maybe this was just a developmental gap that I have, and that's why I'm responding this way. And then it can give you an opportunity if you're in a situation like that where you can be like, you know what, I will go out with this person, or I will be able to maybe calm down a little bit and talk to them. You feel what I'm saying? Do you feel where I'm coming from? All right, okay. I think, I'll be honest, I think that song I just played was so fire. So if you hate me, I'm sorry, but I think I'm about to play that one more time. Bring it back. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching my channel. If you have made it this far, I do want to extend a special thanks. I hope that you will check back in with me soon. I will see you guys later. Bye.